what's up? This is Yakin 25. This is breaking news. Mr. Dr. Conrad Robert Murray was found guilty of involuntary manslaughter of the great Mr. Michael Joseph Jackson. I think this was the right verdict to come down because Mr. Conrad Murray was neglect. He tried to cover up the drugs and this and that, and the drugs that he was giving him, the one drug, the parenthethol, I believe that's how you pronounce it, was to be administered in a hospital, not outside the hospital walls. So I think this is the right verdict to come down. Now, I am a diehard Michael Jackson fan. I'm not saying this because I am a Jackson fan. I am saying this on a legal aspect of it. He was neglect, and he tried to cover up stuff. Now, I'm not going to badger down on Mr. Conrad Murray because, to me, he's not a bad guy. He just got too scared and tried to cover up his mess-ups and stuff. Now, the FAA and some of these people that do these drugs and make up these drugs and stuff need to do studies because we have too many people that getting so addicted to these legal drugs to where people is dying, and that's what happened to Mr. Michael Jackson. He got addicted to a legal drug and he passed away from us, point blank. Now, Mr. Conrad Murray going to be sentenced on they said November the 29th. So he's a first-time felon. They took him straight to jail because this was a high case trial. This is a case of a death of the most popular entertainer in the world ever since James Brown and the great Elvis Presley. So yes, this was a high case trial. So therefore, the judge said this is a high case trial. In the back of my mind, like, I don't know what you capable of doing, so you're going to go straight to jail with no bail or bond. So no bail has been set, no bond has been set. So he's going straight to jail, straight to prison. Whatever. They talking about he's going to give him 4 years of prison and have to give up his doctor's license and have to get 10 plus years of probation, which I think it is a fair sentence, point blank. So the Jackson family can rest. This chapter is gone. We can't bring back Mr. Michael Joseph Jackson, but all we can do is listen to his music, remember the memories he gave us, good and bad, because the public tried to downgrade him, and just be joyful that we had Michael Jackson and still a part of our lives, a diehard Jackson fans, and, other people. We had him in our hearts for how long we was living. Michael Jackson, man, I've been listening to Michael Jackson ever since I was in the womb. So I am a diehard Jackson fan. I listen to rap. Yes, I am a diehard hardcore rap fan, but when it comes to good music, the Jackson family know how to make good music. I am a diehard Michael Jackson fan. I'm a diehard Jackson 5 fan. I'm a diehard Janet Jackson fan. Even when Reedy came out with the Centipede, I was bumping that. Even LaToya first song. I'm just saying, I love the Jackson family. They are a strong family. The Jackson family and the Austin. They are the two most powerful, strongest family in the entertainment business today, and there will never be another family like the Jacksons. So I am grateful that they are sharing their world with us in America and across the world. But I think this was a great, great verdict. I love the way that the jurors did their thing. I love the way that the judge did his thing. The judge was so cool. I mean, I liked the case. All of the 4+ weeks I've been in tune to court TV, whatever they call the court TV, the MLN network or something. Anyway, but I am so glad that this verdict came down the way it came down. Now, what I didn't like about the defense is where, like, the defense tried to say, like, Michael Jackson is a drug addict, he administered himself and this and that. Let me tell y'all something. Michael Jackson would never, ever do that to himself. He would not commit suicide to himself. So, therefore, there was a low blow on the defense side. Shame on y'all. Point blank, shame on y'all. But as far as the defense, they try to say this and that about Michael Jackson. They try to say the drip and all this. But I'm like, come on now. Everybody know it was neglect. Conrad Murray tried to cover up the drugs. First, he covered up the drugs. Second, he made the calls like 15 minutes after the fact. Third, he tried to give Mr. Jackson CPR while he was living. Point blank. Mr. Jackson died under Conrad Murray watch, and therefore he should be punished, and therefore he should not be able to practice doctor whatever. You can go in psychology, but to be administered as a doctor, no, I don't think so. But I'm not going to speak bad about this man's character because he is a good man. He just made a bad mistake, and the bad mistake was greed. He was getting paid $150,000 a month to take care of Michael Jackson when he was going through the This Is It tour. He had insomnia. He didn't have a drug problem. He was addicted to some type of drugs when he had got his scalp burned, but he was far from that. Right now, today, before he passed, he was not addicted to drugs. He had insomnia, and he wanted something to help him sleep, so he would do the This Is It tour. But at the same time, June 25th, 2009, that's a month after my birthday, that's why I remember his death. It was like a bam in the face, like everybody remember where you was when you heard the news. Like today, November 7th, it took 10 hours, 39 minutes, and 7 seconds for the jury to deliberate and come up with a verdict of a guilty verdict of involuntary manslaughter, and that's the right verdict. Point blank, it's the right verdict. So I remember November 7th, 2011, and I remember June 25th, 2009. Them is two monumental days in the Jackson era. Right now, it's two monumental days. And to the Jackson family, to Mr. Joseph Jackson, to Miss Catherine Jackson, to Reby Jackson, to Latoya, to Janet, to Randy, to Jackie, to Jermaine, to Marlon, to Tito, my love is with y'all. I love y'all. Y'all music stayed with me ever since I was little. I will continue to bump Michael Jackson. I will continue to bump Janet. I will continue to bump the Jacksons. I will continue to do it. I will continue to support the family as much as possible that I can, because y'all is a great, strong family. I know y'all been through your ups and downs and through everything and through hell and high water and whatever, but y'all is a strong family to me. I think y'all backbone in Miss Catherine Jackson, and after that, if she to leave this earth, which I don't want her to, I think Jackie need to step up, because that's a strong man. Of all of the brothers, Jackie is a strong man. You can tell he's strong. But Catherine Jackson, I know you strong, my sister, and I know Joseph's trying to keep his feelings balled up inside him. Everybody know he's rough, but I'm glad this chapter has ended, y'all. I'm very glad this chapter has ended. And as us, as our Jackson, fans, we can all move on and do what we want to do, because these past 2 years has been hectic. Real talk. Mr. Conrad Robert Murray has found guilty of involuntary manslaughter. And I'm so glad that this verdict has came down. They was trying to get him of murder, but murder was like, he didn't do that, intentionally. I don't think so. I wasn't there. So in my mind, looking outside in, I don't think it was like he did it intentionally. I think it was just neglect. So I think involuntary manslaughter is the right charge. So to the Jackson family, my love is with y'all. I still love y'all. Continue to love y'all until the day I die. And I will come up with another video, because the sentencing is November 29th. So I will be making another video. And this is Yakin 25, and I'm out. This is a monumental day. I'm going to say that again. I love y'all.